I'm Jake Clutchy, and this is your sports update for January 31st. Kyle Lowry had some colorful language to express his feelings on President Trump's recent travel bans. Lowry, along with Raptors president Masai Ujiri and head coach Dwayne Cracey, spoke to reporters yesterday after President Trump applied bans to several Muslim-majority countries last Friday. Speaking to reporters, Lowry said, "Our country is a country that's home of the free, and for that to happen, I think it's BS. I'm not going to get into it too deeply, but personally, I think it's BS." Lowry is one of several players now to speak out against Trump. Others who have spoken out include championship-winning coaches Steve Kerr from the Golden State Warriors and Greg Popovich from the San Antonio Spurs. The U.S. Olympic Committee has announced that the show must and will go on. The committee confirmed that the U.S. government's ban on visitors from several Muslim-majority countries will not affect foreign athletes traveling to the U.S. for international events. Chief Executive Scott Blackmun and USOC Chairman Larry Prose said in a press release, "The U.S. government has today advised us that it will work with us to ensure athletes and officials from all countries will have expedited access to the United States in order to participate in international athletic competitions." USA Wrestling announced yesterday that it plans to send athletes to the World Cup in Iran next month, despite the fact that Iran has claimed it will ban American visitors in retaliation to Trump's recent ban on Iranian visitors in the U.S. Let's take a look now at tonight's matchups, and let's start this off with hockey. The Toronto Maple Leafs square off against the Dallas Stars tonight at the American Airlines Center. Austin Matthews and Tyler Seguin are facing off after their stint representing their teams as All-Stars. Matthews and Seguin both bring a strong offense to their teams, but the Stars have long been struggling this season with their defensive game. The puck drops at 8:30 on Sportsnet and TSN 1050. Now let's head over to basketball. The Raptors take on the New Orleans Pelicans tonight at the Air Canada Center. The Raptors are currently standing 4-6 in their last 10 games and now must face All-Star starter Anthony Davis with the Pelicans tonight. Davis scored 36 points in a recent loss to the Washington Wizards. This will be a test for Toronto's Jonas Valanciunas' defense skills tonight. The tip-off is at 7 p.m. on TSN and Sportsnet 590 The Fan. And the Humber Hawks are back at it again with 2 games on Thursday. The Humber women's volleyball team are looking to clinch their 6th straight OCAA West Division title on Thursday when they play the Redimere Royals. The Hawks are currently first in the West, holding a 14-0 record. The Royals are 6-8 and hoping to clinch the last playoff spot in the West. Devin O'Connor led the Hawks last time against the Royals, scoring 15 points. The Hawks will have to watch the strong defense of Charlene DeBreeze on Thursday. The first serve is at 6 p.m. at the Humber Athletic Center. And right after that, we have the Humber men's volleyball matchup against the Royals as well. Both teams right now are sitting at 3rd in the West and with 9 wins and 5 losses. Last time the Hawks faced off against the Royals, they took a 3-1 loss after having had a string of wins earlier on in the season. The Hawks will still have a fight on their hands before landing games in the postseason. The Royals have 3 strong scoring players with Mitchell Harris leading the way, and the Hawks have Clayton Blanchette landing most of their points. This is going to be a tough match for both teams on Thursday. The first serve is 30 minutes after the women's game wraps up at the Humber Athletic Center. And it's that time of year again, and Sunday, of course, is the big day. This year, fans will be glued to their TV sets, as is tradition, to watch the New England Patriots and Atlanta Falcons face off in this year's Super Bowl. Super Bowl week kicked off yesterday with the Media Day, where players from both teams faced off against a media mob that was invited by the National Football League to ask their weird, strange, and wackiest questions. The 51st annual Super Bowl takes place on Sunday in Houston, Texas, and kickoff is at 6:30. That's your sports update for today. I'm Jake Clutchy.